Got my mic right. Testing 1, 2. Okay. Got the video showing. Testing 3, 4. Got my drink right. Fuck it. Guess I got my swagger back. Since something, y'all know that Jay-Z. What's no, that's not. What more can I say? What the fuck is that? Guess I got my swagger back. Something that's back. I forgot what the fuck song that is. Now I want to hear it. Now I want to hear it. Damn it, that's gonna fuck with me. All I need. That's what though. All I need. Okay. I was supposed to get up and do this earlier, but unfortunately, your boy I had a headache. I get these fucking migraines all the time, but whatever. Ain't no point in bitching. Everybody got something wrong. Okay, but I'm still gonna do this because types of abuse is what we're talking about. Domestic abuse. Okay. Again, I am only talking about black people. I don't give a fuck about what the rest of Earth does. I am only talking about black people. That's it. I give no fucks about anybody else. We talking about domestic abuse in the black community. And why in the fuck it's so goddamn accepted. Even fucking encouraged, honestly. Why the fuck is domestic abuse fucking encouraged so much? Why is it such a, yeah, girl, you, whatever? I put out the survey earlier about what was the percentage of domestic abuse that women are responsible for in the U.S. Most of the women had it pretty low. I guess I could have pulled that up, but whatever. I believe most of the women came in under 30%, and whatever. As always, it was a loaded. Well, it wasn't a loaded question. No, I just really wanted to see something. I asked the question in the way that I asked it because I wanted to see what people would say. Unfortunately, no guys responded to that poll. But that does tell me that women don't see abuse, or women only count physical abuse as in putting their hands on you. And even when they count it, they only count it when the man puts their hands on a woman. When a man slaps his girl, pushes his girl, anything more than that, that's what the women are counting. That's a fucking problem. Especially considering, as you can see right there, it has the National Domestic Violence Hotline. By the way, I just want to be clear about this. If you are getting abused, if you have been abused, if you thinking about whooping your husband's ass, or he thinking about whooping your ass, I don't know. Maybe y'all sitting around and y'all feeling, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do a little foreplay. I'm gonna put you in the fucking figure 4 headlock, and then I'm just gonna put it in your ass. I don't know. I don't know what y'all do on a Saturday evening. I'm not judging that. However, if you are getting your ass whooped, the phone number is right at the bottom. I can't see it from my doggone screen. 1-800-787-3224. So there you go. But let's talk about this, because this is a big ass fucking problem. Big ass problem. Domestic abuse in America, in the black community, is off the motherfucking chain. And you're going to be fucking surprised. Well, it shouldn't surprise you. It shouldn't surprise you at all. Women probably will be surprised. Guys have been knowing this shit for years. It's women who do the fucking domestic abuse. It's y'all. By and large, fucking years and years. I've seen plenty well, I shouldn't say plenty. Well, okay, so I've seen with my own eyes family members, like more than a few family members, women, get their ass beat by husbands and boyfriends and stuff like that. I've seen it with my own eyes. My own fucking eyes. Part of that is why I am the way I am today. And that, well, hold on, I should explain what that meant, because that don't mean that I'm out here beating bitches' asses. What the reason why I said that is because I'm extremely, that's one thing to piss me off. You beating a bitch ass in front of me. I'll put myself in very stupid situations, just stupid situations. I'll just give you one. I just came back from Iraq maybe a month, 2 months. I'm out at my grandma's church, and I went to the car for something, I guess. I don't remember. But I'm going back into the church. I look down and I hear this girl screaming. She's like maybe half a block away. I look over. This dude is giving her the foo-fop. She's on the ground, reaching up like, ah, and he's giving her the yak, 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 yak. Me? Now I'm standing here, bro. I go over there. I yell into the church to get my cousins, just in case, because I didn't know who was around the corner or whatever. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Y'all come out here with me. I go over there. Typical fashion. Stupid. It was fucking stupid. Shouldn't have done that shit. I shouldn't have done that, and I will never do that now. But again, I was young, dumb, had a fucking anger problem back then. So, so I didn't have no problem going over there and put that motherfucker in his place. I'm right about to go over there, and I'm like, and I think I say something like, leave her alone, put her down, or something to that effect. What I didn't expect was for him to do it. I fully expected just to say it, just so I can say I said it. But he did it. By the time I got there and said whatever I said, and let's just say I said stop hitting her or something like that. I don't know what I said. He was like, boom, all right, bro, you got it, blah, blah, blah. And he stopped, backed up, blah, blah, blah. She stood up, and when I tell you she gave this nigga the biggest motherfucking muff I've ever seen in my life, she was like, yak-ow. So then I'm like, look, hey, I just got the dude. What the fuck is you doing? She goes back in. She goes, not in motherfucker. Hey, you know what, bro? Y'all have a good one. I'm good. This stupid shit like that. I have no idea what the beginning of that fight was. I also have no idea what ended, because when she got up, I just turned around and left. By that time, my grandma and the rest of my family had already came out to see what was happening. But I just turned around and left. Like, look, I stopped him from beating your ass. Or at least I had a little something to do with the fuck that he stopped whooping your ass. You should have probably just moved the fuck on. You probably should have just walked the fuck off, or called the police, or be like, hey, can I go with you and go inside that church? Or could y'all take me to my mama's house or something like that? Nope. You want to be big bad bold bitch and get up and start fighting. Bitch, I'm not no motherfucking referee. I was only here to stop him from whooping your ass. And that's only because he was clearly the fight. He had clearly won the fight. You was on the ground and he was giving you the foo fops, and you always like, all right, bro, whatever. Okay, bro, you clearly made your point. I think you could fucking stop now, right? Don't you? Eyes bleeding, her noses, but come on, bro. I think you could fucking stop beating her ass. No, apparently that's what she wanted. I've seen that a few times. Unfortunately, that's not the first. That definitely was not the first time that I intervened in something like that of people that I didn't know. Again, young and stupid. That is not some shit you're supposed to do. Motherfuckers, you will get killed real quick on some dumb shit trying to be Captain Save a bitch. That's fucking stupid. So yeah, dudes are whooping women's ass out here. Yeah, it's true. A lot of guys putting their hands on them. Yep, it's true. It's fucked up. Yeah, it's true. They shouldn't be doing it. That's a case-by-case scenario. You're not gonna get me to make a blanket statement that say there's never a situation for you to hit a woman. No. There's situations where you should be beating bitches' asses. There are situations where you should be whooping bitches' asses. Case in point, and I'm not gonna do the Chris Rock joke where like, man, what did he say? Like, there's a reason you just shouldn't do it. No. Sometimes you should do it. I'm not gonna sit there and lie to you, because these women walk around with no fucking consequences. There's no fucking threat of violence They just do whatever the fuck they want to, then their uh, hide behind their femininity and their goddamn double X chromosomes and the law that in this particular manner is slanted towards them. So basically, it's an over fucking correction. Like the laws are an over correction. Because let's be clear, bitches were getting their motherfucking ass whooped back in the day. You call the cops and they be like, he hit me. He bust my fucking face. And the cops show up and be like, well, why was y'all fighting? Because I didn't have dinner ready. Well, bitch, why didn't you have dinner ready? Like, I don't even know. Why would you call us for this? Matter of fact, we gonna whip your ass, but for wasting a man's time. Okay, I get that. Cool. Shit's changed now. The overcorrection was this stupid shit that we got now. The overcorrection is this, not Black Lives Matter. What's the movement with the guy, the lady from the thing, and whatchamacallit, Me Too movement. This whole believe all women shit. Just imagine how fucking stupid that is. We have a movement in this country, the part of the Me Too movement. No, that's their fucking motto. Either motto or mantra. I forgot which one of the two, but essentially it's the same fucking thing. Believe all women? All women? All women. All women. All women. Let's take out the all part of that. I'm gonna focus on the all part in just a second. Right now I'm gonna focus on the women part. Why women? Not believe all victims. Believe all alleged victims. Well, I guess you can't really say believe and alleged in the same sentence because that, by definition, brings up doubt. But why women? What makes women so special that their words are to be taken as the fucking gospel? We know for all of the facts that a whole lot of shit. I mean, just in recent fucking times, we know of motherfucking women lying about dudes raping them. The dudes are vindicated, or they find some type of exculpatory evidence, and now, bitch, you said he raped you, and this motherfucker was in goddamn Canada that weekend. How the fuck did his dick can reach across international lines? That's impressive. Well, yeah, so I was really angry at him. He was fucking my girlfriend, so it was blah, blah, blah. Nothing happens to her, by the way. There's no consequence for that at all. Not a false report. I don't know what you would charge with that. At the very least, filing a false police report, attempting to defraud. I don't know. I'm not a fucking lawyer, but had those policemen not been as diligent in their investigation, those brothers could have been sent to jail. A lot of them are in jail, and then they're getting released after the fact. Could be a year, could be a month, could be a couple of years, whatever the case may be. Some point, maybe the woman just recants her statement. Oh yeah, by the way, that didn't happen to me. This motherfucker's been in jail for, who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck if this nigga was in jail for 15 minutes. He walked in, they let him go to the bathroom, and then she called and said, yeah, that was some bullshit, I lied. I don't give a fuck. She shouldn't receive consequences for that. Because if a man did some stupid shit like that, like, hey, this woman... Actually, you know what? Let's use the same thing. This woman raped me. If that's not true, he should have some consequences for it too. But women don't live by consequences in this country. Yet for some reason they want equality. That's weird. How exactly do you want selective equality? How do you want equality, yet only in... How do you want partial equality? By definition, that wouldn't be equal. That's not the same thing. I'm not sure. Okay, you all, I'm sure that you understand math at this point, right? An equation means whatever is on this side of the equal signs has to equal this side of the equal signs. They have to be the same. It has to be the exact same amount. If this side is 5, then there's an equal sign. No matter how you get to 5, this side needs to end up being 5. So if I have 17 minus 12 and I have 2 plus 3 over here, cool. Because they both are 5, right? 17 minus, what did I say? 12 and whatever the fuck I just said to get the 5 over there. But I can't have 3.7 over here and then have 5 over here and then say they're equal. No, they're not. You're like 1.8 short. Yeah, but I don't want that part of the equal. Like, I want to stay there because that, 1.8, that's pretty comfortable for me. You know what I'm saying? That's just too equal for me. That's a fucking problem. And in domestic violence is where this shit is a very, very big problem. I think my COVID acting up. Okay. So there's a very big problem with that. Again, I don't give a fuck about the general community. I'm talking about black people. Black women specifically. Let's just play this clip from our friend. Where is it?
They have told us that the only provision that the black man is qualified to give us is one of money. And we have made finance the major focus of our relationships with them. We have made the one thing that most of them don't even have be the criteria. We have been taught that if they do not give us money, that we are not to even allow them to be a father to their child. We have been taught that if he does not give us money, that he is not qualified to tell us what to do. We have been taught that if he does not give us money, that he doesn't have any rights in the home. It's whoever is making the money who has the rights. That's not our system. The black man provides more in a black home than just financial support. He provides direction, guidance, gratification, fulfillment, and discipline for our children. They have told us that the only provision that the black man is qualified to give us is one of money.
All right. Pretty sure you probably think to yourself, that ain't got shit to do with, they don't have anything to do with domestic violence. Yes, it does. The reason why that has to do with domestic violence is because because in our community, there is 100% a lack of goddamn respect for black men. 100% a lack of fucking respect. Now I know what you're about to say. Oh, but there's lack of respect for black women. Yeah. Yes. You're absolutely correct. I'm not fucking talking about that right now. Shut the fuck up and listen. I'm not talking about that right now. Yes, there's problems and there's shit and there's stuff that needs to happen and there's a whole bunch of shit that needs to be fixed. Right now, bitches, I'm talking about the fucking problem that goddamn black women have with black men. You've been saying for years, you don't need no goddamn black man. Black men ain't motherfucking shit. Even the good ones are either fucking gay or they goddamn fucking with these white bitches or they gonna be beating your ass or something like that. They don't know how to be faithful. They don't fucking care about us. Y'all have the audacity to say some stupid shit like they don't fucking protect us. Y'all say all this bullshit about motherfucking black guys, and black guys are supposed to just sit back and just accept that shit. Yet meanwhile, one black guy can say something about, man, you black women need to get y'all shit together. Oh my God, how dare he say that we need to shut the fuck up. You do need to get your goddamn shit together. Because ain't nobody holding you motherfuckers accountable. Your goddamn mamas ain't holding you accountable. Your grandmamas, your big mamas ain't holding you motherfuckers accountable. Y'all ain't holding your goddamn daughters accountable. And now we got a whole community of just stupid, silly, ignorant shit of women who just give no fucks about men. Think that men are completely irreplaceable. To the left, to the left. That's what y'all feel. You ain't shit, blah, blah, blah. I already talked about y'all just consider men are only here for the dick and only here for the wallet. And you can cross off the dick because you got goddamn batteries and toys and vibrators and dildos and your girlfriends and whoever the fuck else that y'all got. And you can semi-cross off the wallet for some of the higher earning women. For the rest of the women who ain't earning so much, they still need guys. But again, they only see him as the wallet. Like, fuck the him part of him being him. It's the wallet part of him that matters. The hope is that once this motherfucker get here, I can get this motherfucker. We can marry me. He dies. I get the goddamn insurance money. Boom. Fuck him. He's just a means to an end. Because you broke bitches couldn't get it on your own. Yeah, I said that. Yeah. That's why. You independent. I can do anything by my motherfucking self, blah, blah, blah. Really? That's weird. That's weird because independent people, independent men that I know, we don't go around and ask motherfucking bitches to pay our bills. Never. It's not something that comes up. So, domestic abuse. National Domestic Violence Hotline. I've been on this site for the past 2-3 days. Well, I've been researching this topic for the past 2-3 days. I've been on this site pretty much all day. All morning I was on this site looking and seeing all the stuff that they have. And it's not a lot of there are not a lot of programs for men who deal with different types of abuse. And I'm talking about from these organizations specifically that know that abuse can happen either way, from a man to a woman, from a woman to a man. They understand this. But they cater specifically to the women. Why is that? Why do they coddle the women? Especially when I get into the different types of abuses, which I'm about to right now. So, the first type of abuse they have, matter of fact, I'm going to go through all of them. First one is physical abuse. Emotional and verbal abuse. Sexual abuse, sexual coercion, reproductive coercion, financial abuse, digital abuse, stalking. All right. So I'm going to go into each one of these parts here so we can look at it and see exactly what we're talking about. You may be experiencing physical abuse if your partner has or repeatedly does any of the following behaviors. Pull your hair or punch, slap, kick, bite, choke, or smother. If any of your goddamn thoughts are guys do that too, shut the fuck up, dumbass. I'm not talking about that right now. We are specifically talking about goddamn women and what women need to do to hold themselves accountable. I will be doing a fucking on men. I've already did shit on what the fuck men got to do. I'm gonna be doing more. We're not talking about motherfucking men. You don't fix your problems by talking about, but other people, shut up, you ignorant motherfucker. We're talking about your ass. Women, y'all get mad. Y'all don't pull hair, punch, slap, kick, bite, choke, smother. You don't have to do all. Y'all aren't aware. Y'all haven't seen this shit. It's fucking so. It's a movie trope at this point. It's old hack. Woman gets mad. They're sitting down at the table in the restaurant. The guy says something inappropriate. The woman stands up. She grabs her fucking glass. What is she about to do? She's going to take the glass and throw the drink in the man's face. Ha! That's just funny. He shouldn't have been cheating. Okay. Reverse that shit. They're sitting down. They're having this. They're sitting down. They're having their conversation at dinner. The woman says something. Whatever. I don't know what the fuck she says. She says happy birthday. He's like, bitch, why would you say happy birthday in the middle of goddamn appetizers? He stands up. He picks up his glass. He throws it in the motherfucker's face. Oh my God, Tyler Perry needs to write a movie. I could do bad by myself, girl. Don't watch the signs. Watch the signs. If he did it once, he'll do it again. Ain't no man ever gonna disrespect me. Don't let him disrespect you, Queen. Okay, Queen. How about you act in a queenly manner? It's perfectly fine for y'all to slap, smack, all the rest of that shit. Forbid or prevent you from eating or sleeping. Women, if it ain't you, you mean to tell me that this ain't what your goddamn girls doing? Your girls doing? I've only had one instance of this. In a like a abusive type thing. It was once I was in high school. I really don't count stuff before high school, but that's the closest that I can ever think of, like any type of physical whatever. And it wasn't. I never slapped or hit anything like that. It was just that shit. Oh God, women. A man would rather be fucking hit. Just haul off and slap me, get the shit over with. But that shit, this shit, absolutely, y'all now. This shit right here, oh, you want to piss a motherfucker off, which is clearly why y'all do it. So I didn't hit her. I politely picked her motherfucking ass up and placed her. I didn't throw her because I knew all she had to do was call the fucking cop. Picked her ass up, placed her next to the door because I was trying to get in the door. She stood in front of the door. Picked her ass up, placed her over there, and walked inside of the establishment. That's one thing. Second time, when I was married, I had to deal with some of this stupid shit. Forbid you from eating or sleeping. Mind you, I'm the only motherfucker in this house that's goddamn working. My job brings in the motherfucking, the bacon, bologna, and motherfucking everything else is in this goddamn. My job brings the house in the motherfucking house. And you have the audacity to wake me, not even wake me up, to keep me from going to sleep at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and you know I gotta be the fuck up at 5 o'clock? What needs to be talked about right now? What? There's nothing that goddamn important. Use of weapons against you, including firearms, knives, bats, or mace. Harm your children or your pets. Now, some of y'all took that harm to mean physical harm, like beating the children. No, keeping your goddamn children away from their fucking father because he ain't paying child support, bitch, that's harm. Keeping your goddamn children away from daddy just because daddy cheated on your fucking mama so he don't get to see the kids. Bitch, he don't want you. I don't give a fuck. He could be the worst nigga in life, and yup, he cheated on you with your mama, your sister, your grandma, and your motherfucking dog. All of y'all. That ain't got shit to do with him seeing the kids. Is he trying to fuck the kids? No? Then shut the fuck up. Drive recklessly, or matter of fact, other harm to your kids. Talking bad about your kids' goddamn daddy in front of the fucking kids? Bitch, that's harm. That's fucking harm. Your fucking baby daddy could be all kind of motherfuckers, bitches, and shit like that when the kids ain't around, out of earshot. Cool, it's supposed to be. I have all of the fun calling my motherfucking ex-wife all kinds of names. My kids are young right now, so I'm not going to say what the fuck I want to say because, hey, my kids are young. Force you to do drugs or alcohol, especially if you have a history of substance abuse. I don't really see that one. It could. I have no idea. But that's not really something that's really popular. Like, I'm talking about shit that we have all seen with our motherfucking own eyes, and the shit that's like so popular that it's like movie tropes. It's you see it in movies. It's just old hack. It's been repeated for years and years. Trapping you in a home or preventing you from leaving. Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. This shit happens so goddamn. It's just so fucked. Again, it's just all this bullshit. It's just a movie trope. It's so common now. We just look at it and laugh. The woman gets upset. She takes the guy's keys and she throws them out the window. Hi, you ain't going nowhere, blah, 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 blah. Come on, adult. Can we fucking adult and you not do this dumb shit? Again, women, you do this shit because there is no threat of violence. There's no threat. Men, every man who speaks, comes in contact with, or has any other dealings with another fucking man knows at any point this shit can go left and one of us may have to knock the other motherfucker out or put him to sleep or whatever the motherfucking case may be. It's not that we always having a dick measuring contest, but by the same token, we always understand you're a man and I'm a man. We could laugh, we could joke, we could play, we could blah, blah, blah. We can disagree. We could be completely in direct opposition to each other. But at the end of the day, fuck dumb shit. You're going to respect the manhood part of me first. I don't give a fuck what you think about my beliefs or my ideology. You're going to respect me being a man. After that, we can talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about. But if we don't start with that, you respect me as a man part, it's going to be motherfucking violence. One of us ain't going to be going back home the same way we came. Lord left. Case in point. I'm 5'8". I think The Rock is 6'3" or 4". I don't know. The Rock is way bigger than I am. Right? Motherfuckers like this if I saw him in person. So, and that motherfucker's like stupidly swole. So, in all likelihood, I don't think I could beat The Rock in the fist fight. Maybe, possibly, I don't know. I'll get my licks in, and I'm not above biting the motherfucker. I don't give a good goddamn. But my fucking point is, even if, what's going on, Luke? Even if I'm talking to The Rock or a large man like that, it's not that you acquiesce and you become a bitch because this person is large. You don't become like fucking a subservient fucking animal like they don't like the what do you call those things? Like the monkeys in the wild, and you present your fucking hand as against no. But the point is, me and The Rock or any other man, we having a fucking conversation, and like, man, I don't agree with that. I don't think so either. Like, okay, well, tell me why you did blah blah blah. Okay, cool, regular agreement. But at some point, when we get to the point, and I'm walking up to him, and I'm putting my hands in his face, and I'm and I'm pushing him in the fucking face, so I haul off and slap him. Why the fuck would I not expect that there's gonna be fucking fists? Why the fuck would I expect for him not to slap the fuck out of me? Bitches, why the fuck would you not expect to get your ass beat? That don't make no sense. Y'all have enough sense to understand this concept when y'all deal with women. Y'all have enough sense to understand this concept when y'all deal with women. When y'all deal with women, you know that this little small 100-pound, 5'1" girl should not be talking shit to goddamn Bernadette, who's all of fucking 5'10", 250. And fuck, you know that this little girl's about to get her ass beat. But y'all don't say nothing. It's like, well, you shouldn't have been talking shit. You saw how big that girl was. Okay, cool. We're in agreement right there. That little girl needs to watch her motherfucking mouth, or at the very least, she needs to ensure that whatever she's saying and doing, she's not antagonizing this one unless she's ready to fucking fight. What the fuck is the difference when it comes to goddamn men? I don't understand that shit. Why? My daughters are 8 and 11. And I've been teaching them that shit since they were fucking children. First of all, under no circumstance do you ever start a fucking fight. If you start a fight, I'm beating your ass. But under all circumstances, you fucking finish whatever goddamn fight comes to you. You don't fuck around. You don't have to let people hit you. No, I don't do let motherfuckers hit you first. You better not ever tell me that I let somebody hit me first. No. They get in your personal space. If your arm can reach them, they too fucking close. Now, I teach them about de-escalating, how to get the fuck out of there before shit goes left, blah, blah, blah. But when you have to fucking fight, you go. Also, there's no such thing as boys shouldn't ever hit girls. Nope. That's not a thing that's been taught in my motherfucking house. What I teach my goddamn girl, Right, there's no difference. What I teach my goddamn girls is if you put your hands on anybody or you antagonize anybody, you should expect for them to whoop your ass. That's what you should expect. Now, I also tell them they also know that your daddy is going to be there to fuck somebody up, whether you're wrong or you're right. But if you ever get into a fucking position where I have to go defend you and you were wrong, when we get home, you're going to have to fucking fight me. You are going to have to fucking fight me, because I'm going to let your ass learn today. This is why you shouldn't be putting your motherfucking hands on a man. The smallest dude could beat your ass. And if you doing all this shit and smacking and all the rest of that shit and keying his car and letting out the whatchamacallit, he should be beating your ass. Now, because I'm your daddy, I'm not going to let nobody just whoop your ass. Now I got to go fuck dude up, and that shit could go left because now you got to worry about retaliation. But in the midst of me fucking him up, I'm going to be fucking your ass up too, because that's goddamn stupid. But apparently these bitches ain't getting these motherfucking memos. These bitches are out here. And if y'all notice, I'm rather free with the word bitch. Just so you know. Yeah. I have no problem with calling bitches bitches when they acting like goddamn bitches. You're welcome. So, when it comes to these bitches out here teaching their goddamn kids, these bitches ain't telling their kids that you shouldn't be doing that. Which is why... goddamn, I say, why, it's not even I say, why it is the fact that more men deal with domestic violence than women do. Men just don't report the shit. First of all, men don't report it. The reason why men don't report it is because we don't even see it as domestic violence. We don't even see it. That is not the perspective that comes from a man. Because in a man's mind, Imagine a human being filing a police report on a mosquito. That's how men see you women. This is irritating. Pushing and stuff. It's irritating. It don't hurt. It's just a nuisance. So we don't bring it to the level of needing to call the police to intervene. One, because men, we know we could whoop your ass, so there's no need for police intervention in our mind. Like if a man's going to the police for intervention, that's some shit to document because he plans to go to court. But generally, there's no threat of there's no fucking threat. Like your guy's not afraid of you. Like yo man, what's up? What's going on, Brian? Your guy's not afraid of you. That's the first thing. The second thing, that is true. They should. Other reason why guys don't do it, like I said, they don't see it as domestic violence. I know that sounds crazy, but we just don't see it as domestic violence. Just because we grew up in the same society y'all did. So we hear it blah, blah, blah over and over and over and over and over and over and over again of, man, this is simply what, this is how women are. And not to mention when you go to the police, guys don't want to, men don't want to look weak in front of men, in front of anybody. Like, you don't want to look weak in front of your girl. You don't want to look weak in front of your man. You definitely don't want to look weak in front of strangers, right? Men are you know what I'm saying? Hey man, that's how we all grew up. Ain't no crying. Don't be no fucking bitch. Stop. Brian, let's go, dude. Let's go. Like, when dudes out here, we raised, especially back in our day. Now, what these motherfuckers that talk today, they weren't raised the same way we were. So I'm talking basically about my generation and backwards. But we were raised, hey man, what the fuck is you doing? Did you out here crying, nigga? Man the fuck up and put those tears away, grab your dick and do what you need to do. So that guy is not about to call the police and be like, my wife keeps hitting me. That's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. So that's why that shit, when it comes to the reports of everything, well, women are the victims, blah, 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 percent of the time. Yes, because you can only count what is reported. You can't count what's not reported. You can't do that. You can't give an estimate of what's not reported because you don't know. That's how not reporting shit works. I have 2 fingers up right now. Under the desk, I have a whole nother amount of fingers up. But since you can't see that, you don't know how many fingers I got. I may have another 5. I may have 15 bitches down there with all their hands up. And I'm having a really good time up under this desk. That's true. A man defends himself and the tables turn. The tables turn. And oh my God, you women, man, y'all are some, you are some actresses. That you, you are some motherfucking actresses. Actresses. It's, you all are some actresses. It's crazy the way you could be at the home like, you punk motherfucker, you bitch ass nigga. What was the percentage? I could not find it. The percentage of what? The percentage of men that are abused by women? I don't even know. Well, first of all, wait. First of all, by defining, I haven't even gotten through all of the what's called stuff abuse. But the point is, the amount of men that are abused by women is far greater than the amount of women who are abused by men. This is just conjecture. I wouldn't be surprised if it was well over fucking 80%. Well over 80%. The problem is we've defined abuse differently when it comes to men. For some reason, all the rest of this shit of abuse doesn't count when it comes to men. Doesn't count at all. So let's get into this next one. Emotional and verbal abuse. Calling you names, insulting you, constantly criticizing you. Oh, women that are, oh yeah, okay, so yeah, the same thing. Women that are abusers. I have no idea what the official thing is, but again, that definition, whatever that number is, I guarantee that number is bullshit, because one, men don't report the shit, because again, we aren't afraid of you, so we don't give a fuck about whatever. We don't care. You slap a guy in the face, the guy's just gonna walk away. I'm not talking about the guy the guy that has a predilection to beat your ass. I'm not talking about that guy. But the average fucking guy, you slap a dude in the face, he's going to walk the fuck away and calm himself down, because he knows he's not going to stand there and let you continuously hit him. He also knows that he can't put his hands on you or the police are going to come. So he's just going to walk the fuck away. That's just what's going to happen. So that's not going to get reported. But what also isn't going to get reported in that same scenario, because in that same scenario, the woman is the abuser simply because she's the one that hit the guy, right? So that's, what is that, battery, assault? I forgot which one it is when you put your hands on somebody. I think that's assault. So that's assault. But that's just that one part of that particular argument or conversation. The stuff that happened before that argument or conversation, that would count as abuse too. This whole calling you names, you ain't shit, and your dick is little, and you motherfucking nah, and you ain't got no job, and I be taking care of your ass. All that shit counts. Because reverse the scenario. The guy makes all the money, and he comes home and tells you ain't shit, you ain't doing shit, you ain't cleaning up this motherfucking house. What the fuck is wrong with you? You ugly, your friends look better than you. I'm sick of the way you do this. You need to lose some motherfucking weight. I'm sick of your goddamn ass. Girl, he verbally abusing you. Okay. I would agree. Okay, cool. He verbally abusing you. Or he calls his sisters or his cousins and they come beat the foo-fops out your motherfucking ass. Hell yeah. Yep. Thank you, Yarnell. Yep. So next we got acting jealous or possessive or refusing to trust you. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, this shit is just blatantly obvious. Mind you, this is coming from y'all can't see it now. This is coming from the National Domestic Violence Hotline. This is their website. This shit is geared for women. These things are 100% geared for women. Just go through and look at that fucking site. It's geared towards women. And it's telling you these are what to look for in abusers. Okay. Acting jealous or possessive, refusing to isolating you from family, friends, or other people in your life. Monitoring your activities with or without your knowledge, including demanding to know where you go, who you contact, how you spend your time. Bitch, what the fuck? I'm grown. Shit. You worse than the motherfucking police. Attempting to control what you wear, including clothes, makeup, or hairstyles. Clothes, makeup, hairstyles. Again, this is geared toward women identifying men as the abusers. But, okay. Humiliating you in any way, especially in front of others. Really? Okay. Gaslighting. You by pretending not to understand or refusing to listen to you. Questioning your recollection of facts, events, sources, trivializing your needs or feelings, or denying. Now, I'm going to keep saying this because the quickest way for me to be upset is for somebody to say, men do this too. I got that. I understand that. This is a people fucking situation. I'm not dealing with men today. I'm dealing with bitches. So I will be talking about what bitches and what their goddamn what you call it is. Why are you calling them women bitches? All women ain't bitches. I didn't say all women are bitches. The bitches who doing this shit are 100% bitches. So these hoes are going to be referred to as bitches. Now, bitches, damaging your belongings, including throwing objects, punching walls, kicking doors. Let's just read that one again. Damaging your belongings, including throwing objects, punching walls, or kicking doors. Scratching cars wasn't on there. Burning clothes in the bathtub wasn't on there. Deflating your tires wasn't on there. Taking your phone and putting it in the fucking tub wasn't on there. All of those are the shit that everything they named in that shit was the typical shit that a man would do. Guys get pissed off, hit the motherfucking wall. Right? They didn't say the shit about the women. Blaming you for their abusive behaviors. Women goes off and slaps a dude. Why the fuck did you do that? You shouldn't have been cheating. That ain't got nothing to do with the fuck I just asked you. Why the fuck did you just slap him? He shouldn't have did. There's no excuse, bitch. Keep your hands to yourself unless you are prepared to straight up fight this nigga. Because again, you wouldn't walk up to motherfucking Bernadette Big Ass. You wouldn't walk up to Layla Ali and slap her in the face. She would beat your ass, even though she's been retired for like 10 years or some shit like that. She'd beat the brakes off your motherfucking ass. So you wouldn't walk up to her and do it because you know there's a chance you could fucking severely be beaten, be in a motherfucking coma by goddamn lunchtime. You know that. But when it comes to a motherfucking dude who could beat Layla Ali's ass, who's bigger than her and could fuck her up with ease, you feel okay? You feel, yeah. That's like me walking up to a motherfucking gorilla, male or female, and slapping the shit out of him, then just standing there. What you gonna do about it? I think that gorilla would be, did this motherfucker know that I'm a gorilla? The gorilla would be fucking confused. What the fuck is wrong with this nigga? He must be on that bullshit. This nigga's high. He high. You know those humans, they be doing that stupid shit. Cheating on you to intentionally hurt you. Threaten you, blah, blah, blah. Sexual abuse. Let's just go through them quick now. Sexual abuse. Force you to dress in a sexual way. I don't really see that could be a thing that applies to women. Insult you in a sexual way or call you explicit names. Insult you in a sexual way. That's why your dick don't work. That's why you're a pussy. That's why you're a bitch. That's why your brother's dick is bigger than yours. Force or manipulate you into having sex or performing sexual acts, especially when you're sick, tired, or physically injured from their abuse. Maybe. I'm not sure how popular that one would be. Choke you or restrain you during sex without your consent. Well, you just got to pay extra for that one. I mean, that's, you know what I'm saying? That's we call that Saturday night. Anyway, hold you down during sex without your consent. Okay. You know what? Actually, hold on for a second. We're not about to skip over that one. No, I can't tell you. Guys, Brian, Lou, I know good and goddamn well, y'all motherfucking damn near been choked out by a fucking female with the goddamn thighs around your motherfucking neck. If that shit is, if this is shit counts, that's abuse. I kind of like it, but that's not the point. No, well, I don't like it to the point where I can't fucking breathe, bitch. Look, you know how goddamn strong your fucking thighs are. I don't give a good goddamn how much you fucking clean. Stop. The shit hurts, ladies. Hurt you with other weapons. Involve other people in sexual activities against your will. That's different. I'm not gonna count that. I'm not gonna count that at all. Ladies, if you want to involve some other women. No. I gotta vet these bitches. No. Hell no. Ain't nobody about to sit there and you bring your ugly ass friends. No. You the only fucking cute one in your butt. Anyway, force you to watch or make pornography. Intentionally give you or attempt to give you a sexually transmitted Damn, that got dark quick. Okay, so those are those. Examples. Reproductive coercion. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, so I want to... Examples of sexually coercive behavior include implying that you owe them something, giving you drugs or something, blah, blah, using relationships, reacting with sadness, anger, resentment, continuing. Here, yeah, okay, I did want to go with this one. Refusing to use a condom or other types of birth control. I'm glad they did say other types of birth control, because that shit definitely goes both motherfucking ways. Breaking or removing a condom before doing sex or refusing to pull out. Lying about methods of control. Having a vasectomy or being on a pill. Removing birth control methods. Yep. Withholding money to purchase birth control. Monitor your menstrual cycle. Financial abuse, providing an allowance and closely monitoring, depositing your check, preventing you from viewing accounts, blah, 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 all the rest of the stuff, maxing out cards, stealing money from you, your family, things like that, living in your home but refusing to work or contribute to the household. Living in your home but refusing to work or contribute to the household. Am I going to say this? Yeah, it's way far more bitches. It's way more motherfucking bitches that's out here just lazy and shiftless. Okay, all right. Refusing to provide money for necessary or shared expenses like food, clothing, transportation. That's fucked up, but you can't call it abuse if you agree to it. So what I was just thinking was that that sounds pretty much like what, but no, that's not, that wouldn't be considered abuse by a woman, considering that if the agreement with her man is that, hey, I'm going to be the provider, and you don't have to do this, that, or the other, then hey, that's an agreement. You can't claim to be a victim of something that you agreed to. That's not how victimhood or agreements work. Digital abuse. Telling you who you can or can't follow or be friends with on social media. Every motherfucking man, every fucking person knows that's some female shit. That is straight up some female shit. You like, what? You fucked that bitch in motherfucking 12th grade? That one time behind the fucking bleachers in the football game for homecoming? Hell no, you ain't gonna be her friend. She lives in fucking Utah and has 12. What the fuck is... Sending you negative insults and threatening messages. Use social media to track your activities. Insulting or humiliating you in their posts. Sending requests. Stealing, blah, blah, blah. Looking through your phone. Checking up on your pictures. Texts and phone messages. Using any kind of technology such as spyware. Creating fake social media accounts. These motherfucking women have lost their goddamn mind. They have lost their goddamn mind. And they completely vindicated, and well, no, I'm not gonna say they're vindicated. They have zero responsibility for any of these shits. Any of these shits. Stalking, showing up at your home or workplace unannounced. And y'all gonna sit there and pretend like motherfucking dudes are the ones that stalkers. The majority of the stalkers. Dudes stalk as well, obviously, but sending you unwanted texts, 50,000 texts. Where you at? What you doing? It's been 3 minutes since my last text. Why haven't you called? Every dude who done woke up every dude has, whatever, your phone went dead or your whatever. Who cares? Maybe you was tricking off. I don't fucking know. But the point is, you wake up and you got like 75 fucking missed calls, 32 fucking texts, and now and it's the police are out looking for you. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I told you I was at my fucking family reunion. This don't make no sense. This makes no fucking sense. All right. So those are all of the types of abuse. And as stated before, women are by and large the ones who commit the abuse, and unfortunately, they are protected. That shit needs to fucking change. That shit needs to fucking change. Again, I'm not talking about all women. I don't give a fuck about all women. I'm talking about black women. Because that's the community that I come from. Therefore, that's the community that I care about. Give a fuck about the rest of these people do. I don't get it. Brian, who you think is out here committing these atrocities? Just out here, just whooping ass. Do you think a woman wrote that? I think, you know what? I think it's so bad now that it could have been some soft bitch ass dude who wrote it just because he wants to placate some women. Like this society that we live in now is just made of straight up bitches. And I mean bitches by just soft ass people, dudes included. Case in point, Steve Harvey, ultimate bitch. Just straight up, just for all manner of reasons, just straight up bitch. I don't know. I don't know how to bring you on the, if I'm doing it from my computer. Do you know how to do that? Because if I can, walk me through it. I don't know how to do it on my computer. But yeah, I think that I do think that yeah, it's just some soft bitch ass. Case in point, Steve Harvey. This is what I can't stand with motherfucking women. Go to motherfucking Steve Harvey for advice, of all people. Now, just because you've been divorced 2-3 times, honestly, I don't think that disqualifies you from giving somebody advice or some shit. Because you probably would be the motherfucker. There's definitely some advice you can give, like, hey man, I've tried this thing 3 times, and you know what I know for a fact doesn't work? This. Women do not like when you blow bubble gum inside their buttholes. That's just, you should not try that. It ended my marriage 3 times in a row. I wouldn't do that if I was you. Okay, cool. Maybe he knows. I'm sure that he probably knows how to, some tips and stuff. Just because he got divorced. Yeah, I'm sure you know some tips and stuff on maybe how to make your woman happy at some point. Whatever didn't work, maybe cheated, I don't know, whatever. But at some point, you have some idea of how to make her happy because first of all, you had to get her, and then she had to agree. Well, then there's the whole money component, but that's a different story. But the way this I've heard him tell the story at least twice. It's the story of how he met his wife, the new wife. When he talked about, I saw her, I think he said he was performing or something like that. He saw her walk down the aisle and he knew, and he said to himself, like, that's going to be my wife. You bitch made nigga. You, what? She looked good walking down the aisle, and his wife does look good. She looked good walking down the aisle, and your immediate thought is, I'm going to make her my wife? Not, I want to fuck. Not, I want to get to know her. Not, damn, she looked good in that dress. Not, hey, I want to get to know her some more. No, she gonna be my wife. Motherfucker, you don't know shit about this bitch. You don't know, if that ain't the most trick shit to fucking do or say, even if that ain't true, he say that shit because that's some shit that he think women want to hear. And apparently it is because the women on his fucking show and women be... Y'all women went to go look at that Think Like a Bitch, Act Like a Whore. Whatever the fuck that shit was. Y'all went to go watch that shit. Y'all sitting up there listening to this motherfucker tell y'all about dudes. And this... Women have a problem. Women have a problem. Women need to stop... maybe I should be clear about this. People. I'm going to insert the word people. People. Yes. But I'm going to be talking, I swear to God, I'm going to be talking about dudes next week. Right now I'm talking about women. Women need to stop listening to dudes who don't have your best interests at heart. How do you know a motherfucker ain't got your best interests at heart? Because they have some shit to gain from the shit they say to you. Case in point. If Steve Harvey is telling you to think like a man, act like a woman, think like a man, act like a woman. Yeah, if he's telling you think like a man, act like a woman, and he's got a book to sell you, you kind of got to be just a little bit skeptical of what exactly is the advice that he's going to give you, because he knows that his demographic is women. He knows for a fact that his demographic is women. So, does that mean he's not going to give you all the truth? Does that mean he's going to lie to you? It doesn't mean that exactly, but what it does mean, he may have to, he may tamper down what he is going to say, or he may decide to edit something or completely leave something out because he does not want it to. He does not want it to offend his core audience. Case in point, if Steve Harvey were to ever say that women that in the black community are by and large 80% obese, he would lose all of his fucking shit. That's a true fucking statement. There's nothing in that shit that's subjective. It's a true fucking statement. We as a black community, as a whole, we need to lose some goddamn weight. But the women part of that is more. And you can see me, clearly I need to lose some weight as well, right? But if he would ever say some shit like that, he'd be in fucking trouble. So he'd never say some shit like that. So you have to take it with a grain of salt. So he's going to be more heavy on the guy aspect. This is what the guy needs to do because that's his, like I said, that's his core audience. Women are going to want to hear, yup, we are queens. We are special, girl. Yup, high five, blah, blah, blah. These dudes ain't shit. They need to blah, blah, blah. We're the prize and stuff like that. Steve Harvey, Derek Jackson, Dexter Jackson? Darren Jackson? The bitch made dude who always be in the car talking and just saying some shit that women want to hear. Like, dudes, if you're not waking up, brushing your teeth, and eating your girl's ass, and then sucking their toes with a little bit of lemon pepper on it, then something's wrong with you. Just shut up. Like, dudes, motherfucker, dude. This is why fathers are important. This is why, well, every man who's there you go, pro you. I get it. Yeah. Fuck all that man allegiance shit and all that woman allegiance shit. Cause man, you ain't never about to get me to motherfucking to co-sign for a whole bunch of it. Man, there's a lot of bitch shit going on out here. There's a lot of fucked up shit that dudes out here doing. Hey, what's up, Doc? Derek Jackson, that old soft-made cupcake bitch-made hoe ass nigga. Like, who the fuck? That is the definition of a nigga who was that nigga had to be raised by all women, no male influence in his life. And if it was that motherfucking daddy, his daddy must have whooped the shit out of him or fucked him. I don't know. What's up, Will? I don't know what went on with that brother. But what I was about to say was that women, when it comes to women getting advice from men, basically fucking stop. Stop. Seriously, just stop getting advice from men. If the dude is not your father, I really feel like I should stop there. But if he's not your father or someone who is close to you, like ladies, since you've been fucking, I don't know what age, whatever age you feel comfortable with, and I don't think that the police are going to arrest me for saying, I don't know. Since you've been fucking 11, 12, 13, every guy's been trying to fuck you. Every fucking guy. Only guy who ain't been trying to fuck you is your daddy. And sometimes he was trying to fuck you. So you shouldn't be fucking taking advice from these dudes. You should be taking advice from motherfucking these weird ass fucking dudes from down the street. Oh, that's just Mr. Fuck him. No. The people that you can trust, that small group of people, that's who you get a goddamn advice from. Your goddamn brothers, your cousins and shit like that. A couple of your uncles, your daddies. I was about to say your daddy's best friend. You can't. Dudes are fucking weird, and most of them, these motherfuckers are trying to fuck you. So they're gonna give you advice. They're not gonna give you advice that tells you the truth. They're gonna give you advice to make you some shit that sounds good. Right, but women can give us advice on how to be a man. Like, dudes are gonna give you advice. Case in point. Dudes, a man. I talked about this last night. A man is going to tell you when you're dealing with men how to raise a man. Man advice is not what women think man advice is. I was talking about this last night when I was talking about toxic femininity. Man advice to a boy is don't got shit to do with money. Dudes don't tell dudes you need to make X amount of money to be somebody. Ain't no man ever said that to no motherfucking body. Well, maybe Trump's daddy said, and maybe rich people say that shit. But in regular people land, I shouldn't even say that. Because human beings who have like sympathy and empathy for other motherfuckers, men, we know your wallet doesn't make you. I said this was an analogy I gave last night. Mark Cuban, I like Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban is worth billions with a fucking B. Mark Cuban is a man. Mark Cuban's janitor for one of his offices is a man as well. I don't know that to be a fact. I'm just saying if it was a dude, is a man as well. Mark Cuban's billions of dollars doesn't make him more of a man than this guy. It just makes him a man that's worth billions of more dollars than this man who is not. Every man understands this. I gotta stop saying every. Men understand this. When the man talks to another man, and we're talking about money, we're talking about a young guy, we're going to tell you, look, man, this is what you need to do. You need to stack your money. You need to invest your money. But we're never going to say, if you ain't making more than $70,000, man, you ain't shit. That is never going to come out no motherfucking man's mouth. Never. First of all, that's never going to come out the man's mouth, because whenever the fuck that they have that conversation, you have to assume that that boy isn't making that amount of money. So if that boy is 17, that boy is 12, that boy is 24, no, motherfucker, you're a man today. Fuck the money. You a motherfucking man today. The first thing a woman asks another woman about her man is what he does for a living. Yeah. That's because that's what women care about. Women care about, and I'm not even gonna get upset about that. That women, they want to know what you do for a living because they want financial support. They want to feel safe and secure and all the rest of that stuff, right? Because women are going to exclude their women base their criteria for who they're going to date on superficial shit like what job you do and how much money you make, how tall you are. What am I trying to say? I can't think of it right now. But shit like that. And then they hide it behind saying it's my standard. That's a whole, man. They had it behind saying it's my motherfucking standard. Well, I don't want to have to settle for this. Oh my God, just the word settle pisses me off so much. I need some goddamn chapstick. I'm licking my lips like motherfucking LL. Shit. I thought I had chapstick over here. Nope. All right. Fuck it. Doing it and doing it and doing where. Doing it and okay. All right. I forgot what I was saying. What did you say? First thing a woman asks about was okay. Yeah. So women ask about what the fuck a man does for a living. Okay, cool. And making that criteria, stuff like that. Problem is, here's the problem. Women, they don't go through and learn what is necessary to accomplish what the fuck it is they want to accomplish. Case in point, women, I didn't start looking and reading into this stuff. So I like sociology, philosophy, and stuff like that. I like that stuff, so I read it for fun. So what I never looked at was the numbers, specifically of what people made, the average amount, the average salary in America, the average salary of black people in America, things like that. It just wasn't something that interested me. To be honest, didn't care until I watched what's the dude's name, Kevin Samuels. Remember the guy from the viral video when he told old girl she was average at best? So once I saw that video, again, I like to have context. That video, that snippet that we saw that went viral, that was part of a very long conversation, like a 20-minute conversation. So I'm like, okay, I want to see the whole conversation to see how we got to that point. Okay, so once I watched the whole video, I'm like, okay, what was the issue? I don't understand what the problem was. So then I started watching his stuff, and he was constantly refers to blackdemographics.com, which is a great website, by the way. So basically, what it does, it gives us our it's blackdemographics.com. So that's what it does, right? So you want to know whatever it has to do with black people specifically for us, go straight there. Oh, those are numbers by people who are blah blah blah. It's black people. Okay, it's the numbers from the census. So what they do is they just go to the census and then they go to whatever you want to know, current population and blah, 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 or whatever the case may be. But when you go to the census website, census.gov, I forgot what it is, you go to that website. If you don't understand statistics, you're going to be lost. You just are, right? You're going to see the numbers, but then they're going to give you everything. Look, this is, you're just going to be lost if you don't have a basic understanding of statistics. So what they do is just take out the parts that specifically have to do with black people. This is the average weight of black women, black men. This is the average salary of black men 18 to 25. This is the average marrying age of black, blah, blah, blah. And then if you want to check to ensure that information is correct, or at least is consistent with this, cool. You just bump the number from this website against the actual census website, and then be like, oh, okay, those numbers are the same. They didn't just make something up. Now, if you say that the numbers from the census are skewed, I could say, okay, yeah, obviously. But again, statistics, they're going to tell you, like, yeah, we've accounted for that. And point is, I started getting into that and started reading on that website, and then they've got a whole bunch of other, recommended books and websites, stuff like that. And that's when I started to realize that what women are asking for, it's not even real. It's not. They're literally looking for unicorns. Literally looking for unicorns. Yeah. They're looking for unicorns in a haystack. That's what the fuck this shit is. That's exactly what the fuck this shit is. Case in point, average person in America, average black person makes 42,000. Wait, black man. Average black man makes 42,000. Average white man makes 52,000. Okay, average. We're just talking about average. Oh, I make more than that. I make less than that. Good. Congratulations, motherfucker. We ain't talking about you. Average. So that means that average, by definition, average means the fucking most average black dude makes 42. So when a woman automatically says that I need a man that makes six figures, you just crossed out the majority of dudes. Black and white, by the way. The number of dudes who make over $100,000 is 13%. That's not a lot of dudes. Out of 100 dudes, you just wiped out 87. You was like, nope, 87 of you guys over 100,000? No. Please exit stage left. 13 dudes left. 13 dudes left. We haven't even taken out the gay dudes. We haven't even taken out the dudes who are married already. We haven't even taken out the dudes who are what I'm trying to say. This geographically you're not going to go to, because case in point, there's a dude who wants to, y'all somehow meet at a whatever shindig, day in town or whatever the case be. He said, yeah, you cool, whatever, but I want you to move to Cleveland. Yeah, I make 200,000, blah blah blah, case and blah, blah, you can do whatever. I want you to move to Cleveland. Now you got a decision to make. Are you going to move to Cleveland? You got a lot of fucking decisions. Like, what they're asking for, yeah, that is why a lot of goddamn women are fucking single. That's a fucking problem. That's a big ass problem. Unrealistic expectations. Everybody thinks that they deserve a motherfucker who's making this. First of all, let's okay. There are more women than men. Not a lot. 51% more. 51% more. There's 51% women, 49% dudes. So automatically, more of us. I mean, there's more of you than us. Which works in our favor. The dude's favor. The guy's favor. We get to choose. There's more of you than us. That means all of us have options. Even the ugly, quirky dude at the end, if all of these motherfuckers get married off and blah, 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 they still have options. Still. Every motherfucking black dude get married right now. Boom, congratulations. These motherfuckers still have options. But these women and their choices, man, it's just ridiculous. The way that they disqualify men is fucking stupid. I talked about the height last night. You get height. You have women who are actually disqualifying dudes based on height. Women generally are going to tell you that the reason why height is important for them is because they feel safer with a guy who's tall. I broke down last night why that's just completely fucking stupid. Any woman who thinks that that's true, you know nothing about fighting. Nothing. Even if your fucking guy is a goddamn MMA fighter and all the rest of that stuff. Ask that guy when's the last time he actually had a fight. An actual fist fight. Seriously. When's the last time that motherfucker actually had a fist fight? Adult men? Well, maybe I shouldn't say that. The men who you say that you want, we ain't out here fucking fighting. Brian, when the last time you got into a fist fight? Doc, when the last time you got into a motherfucking fist fight? Ain't no motherfucking body out here fighting. I got shit to lose, man. I ain't about to be out here fighting. First of all, if you irritate me so much to the point where I feel I need to beat your ass, I've left that conversation a long time ago. I'm not interested in that shit no more. I have left that conversation a long time ago. Yeah. Other things. You disqualify men based on, again, and then you don't even know what it is that you're trying to disqualify a man for. You say, I want a guy to make $100,000. You say, thank you. When's the last time a motherfucker got shot? Right. Come on, man. It's 2021. This is not fucking 14th century goddamn Senegal. No. Motherfucker ain't. Motherfuckers are not out here throwing hands. It's not. You're just not. When I had a wife and kids, when I had a wife, well, I guess I still gotta have kids. When I had a wife and kids, I had a situation. When I had a wife and kids, I had a situation of some shit. It didn't go left, but I felt the situation could go left. The situation didn't make me feel comfortable. And the reason why the situation did not make me feel comfortable as a man is not because I wasn't okay with fighting. It's because as a man, because women are not fucking men, you don't think like men, I know I can't fully focus on beating his ass. I always have to have the presence of mind that my fucking family is right there. So my first priority is to get them in the goddamn car and have them smooth drive the fuck off. Fuck me. I don't need you to stay and watch. I don't need you to fucking root me on. No shit like that. You can call the police. You can do whatever the fuck you gonna do. But drive the fuck off first. Get your ass in the car and fucking go. Don't come back here unless the police are here. You understand? Now, get the fuck on. That's what men are thinking. Now, if we gonna fight, we gonna do whatever the fuck case, whatever needs to happen. But you would prefer a fucking man who has enough sense to understand. See, this goes back to fucking what women think masculinity is. Women think masculinity is beating your motherfucking chest. That's what women think. Whereas men know, nah, dog, I ain't got shit to do with you being a motherfucking man. At all. At all. That has nothing to do with you being a man. Like, if you can't de-escalate a situation, what the fuck? That's some shit that a man tells another man. That's some shit that men tell young boys growing up. But when you got all these fucking women raising all these goddamn boys, these boys getting their fucking feminine ass attitudes, and then they can't take, oh man, I know this motherfucker didn't say that shit to me. I'm gonna motherfucking edit this shit out. Because they acting like bitches. Because you don't know, you wasn't raised by men. Their mothers wasn't raised by men. They didn't listen to motherfucking men. So they told their kids, you ain't got to listen to no motherfucking men. And these boys don't know how to act like men. And they see man when they see an actual man, it becomes a threat. Not because the man is doing something to him like, sit your little bitch ass down. No, just the presence of an actual man makes an insecure boy or man, you'd feel not threatened. Threatened is not the word. Uncomfortable at the very least. At the very least. It's like when your fucking boss, like the president of your company comes in. You see how everybody sits up straight and work. I'm doing so much work. I am working. Whoo! I am working. That's what's happening right here. You hear this? This is typing. I am working for you, sir. That's why in the junk ain't no motherfucking men hanging around. Listen, the lion is the motherfucking king of his pride. Ain't no fucking dudes hanging around here. Get the fuck on. And if I come into the presence of another motherfucking dude, there's gonna be some respect given. Just off the fact that I'm a motherfucking dude. You know what? Hey, Brian, fuck this. I'm about to stop this and then come on with the thing. The what do you call that thing? Is my phone? Don't be dead. Don't be dead, phone. I'm about to come on with my phone. A bunch of women raising boys to be. Stay right there. Brian, stay right there. Stay right there, dog.